Thanksgiving is here, and one thing we are thankful for here at Whitetails Inc. is Ted Miller. Not only is he a great guy, but he consistently has some of the best big buck footage and trail camera pictures we have ever seen. This is his 2012 season.
Walking back in here to check out a trail camera, and we're getting a pretty good dead smell coming up off this little willow patch here. It's not a good sign. We're going to go down in here and see if we can find what's making it. Hopefully it's not a deer, but I'm kind of afraid it is. We'll go down and see what it is. That's exactly what I didn't want to find. That's that nice buck we got on trail camera there. Guy's just all summer, just a beautiful deer. I don't know whether I would have shot him. He's a young deer, but you just hate to see him go that way. It just probably EHD, I suppose. Looked like he's been dead at least a couple of weeks. He's been out of velvet there, I guess, but hopefully it didn't kill a lot of them. But this buck is one too many, that's for sure. Just a tough situation.
At Whitetails Inc., we do all the work and don't hunt with outfitters or guides on huge pieces of managed property.
We're do-it-yourselfers just like you. Some call us crazy, and honestly, we may be a little psycho.
We document our hunts on camera, enjoying the outdoors as much as the kill.
We have extremely high standards and only compete with ourselves.
The only thing that makes us special is our level of dedication.
We may not have all our fingers, but we more than make up for that with our sweet mustaches.
Welcome to Whitetails Inc.
This episode of Whitetails Inc. is brought to you by
Wicked Tree Gear,
Ozonics, scent elimination that works.
White Knuckle Productions,
Vortex Optics,
Monster X Mineral, Lone Wolf Tree Stands,
Stick and Pick Trail Camera Mounting System,
Tenzing Outdoors,
Arborwear, Wired to Hunt,
and Covert Trail Cameras.
Well, you can see we have a horizontal rub set up on this situation here. I put it up about a month ago. It looks like it's been hit a little bit. The idea is to, just like a rub, just to give the bucks a signpost to use. It's kind of my goal, is to shoot a buck off of one of these horizontal rubs. The idea is to get him to work the rub, and then his attention's on the rub, and give you time to set up the video camera and get on him, and hopefully he's distracted. That's the idea. So he's occupied doing something else, standing in one spot, and gives you a chance to get video and shoot him all in one. Well, that's pretty cool. Big old doe. I think we got a good hit on her. Looked like a good hit. We'll go give her a little bit. get down out of the tree and try to get her tracked up here before it gets dark. But yeah, that was fun. A 10-yard shot, but looked like a complete pass through. Blood on it. Looks like I hit her just perfect behind the shoulder there. Blood already there, but definitely see if we can follow this blood trail a little way, see if we can find her before dark here. Be interesting to see how far she went. She definitely took off on a dead run, that's for sure. Still got just a ton of good blood here. Pretty easy to follow so far, so we'll just keep on it. Well, I believe I see her right here. She's went, oh, maybe 100 yards probably, but definitely double lunged her, so she was dead on her feet. We'll go take a look at her. Yeah, definitely got a complete pass through there. Gonna ask for a better hit. Broadhead did its job on that one, so pretty cool. Nice big doe.
Pretty decent little buck come up there and work the horizontal rub just like he was supposed to. Broke off on one side, but a couple of extra points on the other side. Pretty cool looking little buck. Couple of years that'll be a heck of a buck there, but definitely did what he's supposed to do. Been getting quite a bit of trail cam pictures of bucks on these horizontal rubs in the daytime, so and a couple of really good ones. It worked on that one, so we'll just keep at it. Know there's some good bucks in this area.
Well, that was a pretty good buck right there. Really nice 10-pointer. Maybe just a little short on tine length. Pretty slick looking buck there. If he would have been over here rubbing on my horizontal rub, he might have got shot, but he's still kind of a borderline buck. But probably got trail cam pictures of him on the rub, I think, actually. Well, that was a pretty good little encounter there. Buck followed the doe right up here to us. Doe probably was coming in heat there a little bit. Buck was just kind of shadowing her there. Walked up here and worked our little scrape. I put up a oak branch right there just on account of maybe getting a buck to make a scrape there, and they've made a good scrape there, and the buck decided to come over there and work that scrape there while he was following that doe. Pretty nice little, pretty good 8-pointer. Been the perfect setup if he was just a little bigger, I guess. Well, that happened pretty quick there. Doe run up here with that buck right behind her and cut her off and run right through my little setup here. Didn't stop. Got the camera on him pretty good, but pretty good 11-pointer, kind of short on his tine length. I don't know, like a 150 buck probably, but real mature, heavy-duty deer. I think I would have shot him if I had the chance. This is the same setup there. We had that mature 11-point in chasing that doe there a couple days ago. This little buck, he kind of nosing around where there was a doe in here earlier, but he gave us a couple of shot opportunities, whereas that big buck there a couple days ago, he run through here and just wouldn't stop in the right spot or whatever. But and we checked the camera there when we left, and that buck had been on this horizontal rub and scrape there a couple times that night before we saw him, so he'd been right in here. It's a good spot. We'll just keep at it. I know there's mature bucks pretty close here, so hopefully one will come and work this rub in the daylight while we're here. That's the idea, anyway.
Thanks for watching. We hope you have a great Thanksgiving and a freezer full of venison.
If you've watched any of the videos or web shows that we've produced in the last 6 years, you won't see me using anything other than a lone wolf tree stand. There's a reason for this. I can assure you it isn't because they're paying us to use them. Straight up, Lone Wolf makes the best hang-on and climbing tree stands in the business. When it comes to lightweight and silent portability, Lone Wolf is quite simply in a league of their own. The Lone Wolf climbing sticks are also the easiest and fastest way to get up a tree. When it comes to the safety of the White Knuckle team, we rely on Lone Wolf tree stands with our lives every day. They aren't cheap, but they will literally last a lifetime. I still use my very first Lone Wolf stand that I purchased some 16 years ago, and it's still dead silent. To check out the full line of Lone Wolf products, check out their website at lonewolfhuntingproducts.com.